Alright, so I would like to talk a little bit about Grounded 2, the official trailer just released, talking or detailing the creation, the making of The Last of Us Part 2. And if you remember, Grounded 1 came out, it was a documentary style type of video talking about the creation of The Last of Us Part 1. Sony has also released one, Raising Kratos is another documentary about the soft reboot, if you want to call it, about God of War. So they've done these small little documentaries that dive deep into the development of the game, which I've always found very interesting, very cool. So there's going to be a lot of content in that trailer whenever it does release, and I want to talk a little bit about my personal feelings before we talk about the trailer. And The Last of Us Part 2 will always be controversial to me no matter what, and I don't care what you or anyone else says because it's a personal level. Some people are going to be totally okay with it. Some people love Abby. Some people wished and hoped and are happy that Joel died. On a personal level, I think Joel Miller is one of the greatest characters ever written, ever. I hold him in high regard, like I've said to you guys many times. He is in the same breath as Arthur Morgan. To me, they are two of my absolute favorite characters ever. And the way that he was killed affected me as soon as I saw it. To this day, I have some feelings about it. I love Joel, and I just wish that he would have done a little bit more. It's not the fact that he was killed. It's not even the fact that he's dead now. It's just the fact that it could have been handled differently, and it could have been done very differently. So with that, I want to show you guys the trailer. I will give my thoughts on one or two little bits that I found extremely interesting.
This is the longest, most ambitious game in the studio's history. That's a big challenge to take on.
The Last of Us was this beloved game that won all these awards.
So many people were like, Last of Us 1 is perfect. They shouldn't make a sequel.
My hope is it's going to make the first game even greater.
That's the thing I love about the beginning of a project. It's all optimism. This is going to be the game that I always dreamed about making.
Let's do something new. Let's take risks. Let's kill Joel right away. Let's just kill him.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, let's do it.
You're going to piss a lot of people off.
This comment right here I want to highlight because Neil acknowledges that The Last of Us Part 1 was basically a masterpiece. It won a whole lot of awards. People loved it. People, it was this great game. But he's kind of talking about it almost like, oh, it was this great game, but we can do much better. But we can improve on it. And that was one of the things. It came off that way. Now, I don't know Neil or whatever. It came off that way. And then you have those people saying, oh, let's do something. Let's take risk. I felt the first game took risk. I really felt that it did. And then, that, oh, let's kill Joe quickly. Oh, F it, let's kill Joe. Like, oh yeah, let's kill him, and it just, I don't know. Then you got Troy Baker there saying, well, it's gonna piss a lot of people off, which it did. The way that they handled it, the way that Neil was instructing his team to handle it, just felt like, oh, whatever, we'll just kill him. We're masters of storytelling. So we're gonna kill him and it's not even gonna affect the game like that. Watch.
The scope on this game is extraordinary.
I'm confident in the game if we finish it. I'll be frank, it's not looking great.
I'm feeling burned out. I can't crunch like I used to.
We started having these leaks.
It was awful. There were a lot of days where I would just cry.
There's another part that I want to highlight, the leaks. The leaks absolutely suck, and it destroys morale. It destroys development teams. It causes teams to close sometimes, and it hurts a lot because you're working on a game and you're putting your soul and everything into it, and then leaks ruin it. It ruins the reveal. It ruins twist. And I don't credit The Last of Us Part 2 leaks for these, but I feel almost that these leaks for The Last of Us Part 2 was kind of the beginning of everything that leaked afterwards. Leaks have just been coming so quickly, and they're like a given now. And I feel like when it kind of, not that it stemmed, but it felt like it started near the time that The Last of Us Part 2 got leaked. So leaks absolutely suck no matter which way you look at it.
And then there's these rumblings of this pandemic.
Are people going to want to play a game that takes place in a pandemic when there's a real pandemic? Ever going to finish this game?
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Keep the faith. When we come together, when we do this thing that people outside the studio talk about, like this Naughty Dog magic, this is what it looks like. Or
Joel doesn't die. So then what happens is all of us become friends.
And really, guys, the point is that I want to watch Grounded 2 and study it and watch it 1, 2, 3 times and see if there's anything in there that really talks about the motivations as to why they decided to take Joel out so quickly, the way that they did it. Was there any pushback on it? Were people not too keen on the idea? How was that handled? I really want to dive into those types of things with Grounded 2. And I guess I'll just end the clip, or I'll end the video here. Just look at the way Neil Druckmann looks at my boy Troy when he jokingly suggests, oh, but what if we don't kill Joel? Neil Druckmann looked like he just wanted to kill him. He looked unhappy, and tell me he did it. Everybody else laughed, everybody chuckled, and he just kind of did a little smirk and looked down. Like, man, Troy, if you don't shut up, it just didn't look, I don't know. Did he have a vendetta against Joel? Did he have a vision for The Last of Us that wasn't the original vision of the game, but because he had full creative control of it, decided, I'm going to push it into this direction, and now this is the vision. Although originally it was never the vision. You know what I'm saying? Those are the types of things that I want to answer. Those are the type of things I want to look at. You can call this a rant. You can call this a reaction. You can call this whatever you want. I just want to let my feelings be known and show some excitement for the Grounded 2 documentary. Still some of the concerns that I have to this day, and just kind of get a deeper look into what's going on. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please, let's have a discussion, whether it be nice or bad. I do not care. Let's talk about everything The Last of Us and Grounded 2 down below. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episode.